Hey, what is going on, guys? We have got the grave digger out here, the Axial SMT10. This is the new one that just came out, and it has the 12-turn dynamite motor in there, 60 amp dynamite ESC. Those are things I didn't get quite right in there. Looks like an Axial motor. I do see an Axial logo on there, but the specs all say dynamite. So, but anyway, you have a 12-turn motor in here with the dynamite 60 amp ESC in there. I'm running a 5,000 milliamp hour 50C. You can see the 7.4 volt 2 cell, 5,000. Can't really see it underneath this, but I'm gonna be doing a speed test on the 14 tooth stock pinion on here, guys. Haven't done anything to it. I am gonna run an old body because the other one looks new, and I've got this one that can take a little bit more abuse. So I figure I'll abuse this one. Running stock controller. It's got my little handle on it for me to do video with. And a lot of you guys have asked about this. It's a HAOGE or PE, and it's a clip 50. Got on Amazon. Allows you to screw on multiple different cameras in different spots. So that's what we're gonna use to do this stock. Now normally I would break my motor in, going against what I would normally do here, and we're just gonna run it because I'm limited on daylight and I want to get this thing out running and bashing. So yeah, normally I would use motor cleaner, and while I'm just kind of holding it up on a stand, I would just kind of have the throttle turned up, the trim on it to get the wheels rolling, and I'd be spraying in some spray in there. I'll just spray out the motor when I'm done, and we'll call it good. So we are zeroed out on this, so we're gonna go ahead and throw this down here and run it, see how it does. So 2S lipo, that is full power. So definitely better than the 27 turn. Got a little bit of speed here to do some jumping, especially if you put on a bigger tooth pinion. But it will jump, which is something it barely did before. But you can see how the wheels kind of lift when you're turning. That's because it doesn't have that sway bar in the front to help it. I think this thing will definitely come alive quite a bit more when you put that 16 tooth pinion on there. But with these, it really is about the scale realism. And they have set it up now so you can put in a brushless motor system. It does have the metal gears in there, so you're good to go with that. So we're gonna just kind of get our speed here, figure out what we're running, and then do a little bash with it. And then we'll change out the gearing. I don't feel like we got very fast. Maybe 14. Maybe. Try and get this out of here. Got nothing. It didn't read. Go back through. Peak speed. Record. Clear it. It's not going super fast, so I'll just kind of put it on there. So I am noticing that the wheels are hitting on the trailing arm, so you can turn down your steering trim to help with that. Not your steering trim, your steering rate. All right, that should hopefully give us something, some kind of readout. So 13 miles an hour, I guessed 14. So now my brushed one, when I first went brushless, man, I can't talk today. When I first put a brushless in my other one, I was doing stock gearing 22 miles an hour. So it got me 8 more miles an hour than this. So we'll go ahead and we'll do a little bashing with it, and then we'll switch it to a 16 tooth in the next video, and we'll see how it does on that. So you can wheelie it if you go in reverse first. Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, so in small spaces, having that low, bicycle. Having the smaller pinion does help it to get up to speed quickly if you're running on a small little track. Unlocked diff. Took me for a loop there. Get a little bit of two-wheel action. Oh. All right, guys, impression time. Definitely would like to have the front sway bars. Those are in the mail. Jumps well. I'd like to do 16 tooth for sure. That little bit of extra speed will help it get a little bit more air. Woo. Lock diffs for some of those things would be cool for saves. If you wanted to put lockers in. Because you don't have any power on the wheels that are on the ground when you get two-wheeling like that. So you can't do any cool saves like they do in real life. So once you get on those side two wheels, you can't really gun it and spin it and try and sidewall save it. But I think it's a vast improvement over where it started from with the 27 turn motor, the metal gears. You don't notice it now, but you will when you go brushless. But it's just such a fun platform. See right there, there's no saving. The two wheels that have contact with the ground won't spin with that open diff setup in this. So you can see the top two wheels are spinning. No power where you're actually connecting with the ground. So does help with steering, but also help save your diff some. But you definitely lose out on having cool saves and stuff like that. Saved. Let's see. Trying to do some freestyle stuff. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I'm used to operating under 3S brushless. So this is gonna take a little getting used to trying to do any type of trick stuff. Seeing what we can make it do. If we can make it do anything. Kind of a backflip. Not really. But we just like to play anyway. No save power. So what I'm going to do to this is we're definitely going to go 16 tooth, guys. I'm going to put beef tubes in the axles just to strengthen them up, or something like beef tubes. I keep saying beef tubes like Kleenex, but beef tubes is a name brand, and the ones I got are not actually beef tubes this time. I do have them in my other trucks, but not this one. I did not get them for this one. Let's try and do some kind of like a moonwalk or something if I could with this, but crumpling plastic. This is just not gonna have the power to do any of those kind of tricks. We could two-wheel it off of here. Maybe. But yeah, this thing handles pretty good. I feel like the controller is more responsive than some people are saying, especially for this kind of truck. is plenty. There's some air. We'll find some air. That's what we do. We look for something to jump. Overall, it's well balanced feeling. Oh, that broke. That hit weird. Luckily, I got lots of spare parts. Got a whole kit of spare parts. What did I do? Maybe I didn't break it. I just locked it up. All right, so I did not break it, but I did pull the dog bone out of the cup here, and so I just have to spin that back around and get it back in the cup, and I'll be good to go. But overall, she's handling good. Kind of caught that one a little bit weird. And yeah, good to have these things back out. Such a fun truck to run. You can't upgrade these things to just be super stellar, fast, capable, all of that. Out of the box, it's coming faster. I think the 16 tooth is going to be the sweet spot for the particular setup that they give you. So I think most people will want to put the 16 tooth on just to get that little bit more speed. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. As always, we're going to get this fixed up. I got to go ahead and take it apart anyway because I want to put the beef tubes in. So I'll fix that when I go to do that, and we'll get it running again with 16 tooth for you guys very soon.